Hi, I'm Xavier, and this is my top 10 anime list. I hope you all enjoy. Coming in at number 10, The Rising of the Shield Hero. This anime has a great storyline. It is about a common person who loves books, who was summoned to another world with three other cardinal heroes. However, he was cast out and had to grow his own power, had to learn his own stuff. He was very much betrayed, but became one of the most powerful people in the series so far. There are 4 seasons out I currently know of on Crunchyroll. It also can be found on Netflix. This anime is just all in all great storyline, just an amazing anime all the way through so far, and it's just crazy how it all turns out. And I'm really hoping there will be a season 5, but I'm not too sure whether that is happening. But anyway, give it a watch. Found on Crunchyroll and Netflix, and let's move on to the next one. Coming in at number 9, Doctor Stone. This anime, I can't express how enticing it is, how amazing it is. I've only recently watched it, and I've watched it twice already, and I still just love the series itself. It is about a whole world that was turned to stone, and one person alive brought all civilization back, which is the guy with the green and white hair, Dr. Stone. This series is a bit of sciencey, a bit of entertainment, quite a funny series. I recommend it for those who like science and a bit of a laugh, and it's just all in all just a crazy good storyline, hence why it's in my 9th favourite place. So anyway, worth checking out. You can find it on, I'm sure you can find it on Netflix and Crunchyroll. Just double check on Netflix, but I definitely know for sure it's on Crunchyroll. And there's currently 4 seasons out. We're definitely waiting on a season 5 because we're left on a cliffhanger in the last series, but definitely worth the watch. So go and check it out, Crunchyroll or Netflix. On to the next one. Coming in at number 8, Black Clover. Now, this is for veterans and people who have not watched anime as of yet. Definitely a great first anime to watch. It's just action, funny, and everything you want in an anime, and definitely worth the watch. This anime is about 2 orphans, one with a load of power and the other with no power, but yet both aim towards the exact same goal to become the Wizard King. But the whole storyline behind it is amazing. There's currently 140 episodes on the first season. So quite a long series, but we are expecting a season 2 some point this year. So I'm going to say worth the watch. You can find it on Crunchyroll and Netflix. And let's move on to the next one. Coming in at number 7. We're getting up there now, guys, but this is known as Hour of God. This anime, amazing. Okay, that's all I can say. It starts off with a boy who tries to climb a tower to get to his lover, but to only find out that his lover betrays him to kill him. However, the guy comes back alive, and becomes one of the strongest in the tower, and it even becomes a threat to the tower's power, which is mentioned in the series. This series is just lovely storyline and just so compact with loads of different stuff. It's just a whole new world, and I love it. And this is why it comes at number 7, and it's just one of the better ones that I've watched. Anyway, you can find this only that I know of on Crunchyroll. Definitely worth the watch. There's currently 2 seasons out, or it might be 3. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't checked, but I have watched the series. But yeah, definitely worth the watch. Just a crazy good series. All in all, it's just wow. But anyway, on to the next one. On to number 6, Demon Slayer. This anime is just amazing. Okay, I know it's low down on my list, but it's still one of my favourite animes I've ever watched. Great storyline, just everything is amazing about it. It is about a boy who was poor, who went on a journey to collect some coal to not only return back to his family, who were all killed by a demon, to find his sister who was turned into a demon. Now, he chose to choose the Demon Slayer path to be able to protect his sister from any harm from the powerfulest demon in the series. Now, a lot of people must have watched this. It's a very big series. It's just crazy good fighting. Some funny scenes in it. It's just quite a good series overall and full of just all sorts. Very, very good series. Graphics, the lot. You can't beat the fighting in it. It's crazy good. The only thing I've not seen on Demon Slayer is the movie. However, I will plan on watching that once it comes out, and it's in dub and it's on Crunchyroll, where I watch most of my animes on. But it can also be found. You can find this anime on Netflix and Crunchyroll, and I think we might be getting the movie hopefully this year, so I can then watch it and go on to details about the movie and what I thought of it. But otherwise, definitely worth the watch. I recommend it all the way. Crazy good series, and I think there is 5 seasons. I'm not entirely sure. Some are shorter than others, some are bigger than others, or there might be 4. I'm not too sure. If you like fighting, you like action, you like a bit of comedy, you like just crazy stuff, well worth the watch. Moving on to the next one. Coming in at number 5, One Punch Man. This anime, great anime, funny. I'd say the storyline's quite good as well. Everything about it is just there. It's just perfect for number 5 on my list because it's just everything I like. Fighting a really overpowered character, just great anime. It's basically about a guy who trained his arse off to become a hero, and well, he became overpowered and now can one punch everything, hence in the name One Punch Man. Great series. It's found on Netflix and Crunchyroll, and yeah, definitely worth a watch. If you want something entertaining and funny, go ahead. I recommend it all the way. Great anime. On to number 4. Coming in at number 4. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Anime off the charts. Great anime. I'm sure it's very popular. It's just full of entertainment, fun, and just crazy stuff. Definitely worth the watch. It's in my top 4 because it's one of my favourite animes. I've watched it 5 times, and the anime is about a 30-year-old man who got stabbed in the real world, then be reincarnated as a slime, and eventually becomes his own nation full of monsters. Honestly, good anime, storyline great, worth the watch. Please check it out, and you can find it on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's on Netflix yet, but definitely on Crunchyroll you can find it. Anyway, moving on to the top 3 animes. Coming in at number 3, Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest. I cannot pronounce that name as far as I throw it, but the anime, off the charts, top 3 for a reason. Just funny, great storyline. Honestly, just amazing. I can't even express how amazing this anime really is. It's about one guy in that class are sent down into dungeons to fight the bosses to get through the dungeon. However, he gets betrayed and knocked right down to the 70 or 50th odd floor, I think it was. I can't remember exactly, but he gets knocked right down, and that is where he meets a vampire who makes him even more stronger and becomes his lover. I'd say it's a bit of a romance anime, but it's also very funny and just full of entertainment every second. I've watched it about 7 times. I think there's about 2 or 3 seasons. I'll have to watch it again to remember. But anime, great. This guy becomes the most powerfulest in the game, in the whole series, and just wow. It's just great, and it was my favourite anime at one point, but it's gone down a bit because I found some more good animes that obviously are coming up, but definitely worth the watch. It can be found on Crunchyroll. So go and check it out, and let's move on to the top 2. Coming in at number 2, 7 Deadly Sins. This anime, storyline amazing, funny, entertaining, great series, and this, funny enough, this series is what brought me into anime and introduced me to Crunchyroll and all the other bigger animes out there. This has got to be one of my favourites of all time until I found a new one, which is coming up next. But this anime is about 7 sinners who have to defeat the Demon King and Supreme Deity to then break the 2 major curses put on Meliodas and Elizabeth, both main characters. And series, unpredictable, great episodes, worth the watch. You can find it on Netflix, and I think it's about time we move on to number 1. Let's go ahead. Coming in at number 1, Solo Leveling. This anime brought my whole mind to anime to a bigger picture. This was also found as last year's best anime of the year, and a lot of people enjoy it, and a lot of people are waiting for season 3 to come out, but season 1 and 2 are just amazing. The fighting, the funny side, the storyline, oh my god, this anime is just right up there with my favourite stuff. Boss fights, battles, dungeons, just crazy good. I couldn't believe it when I found it, and you know what? I can't lie, this has got to be one of the best animes out there at this moment. I know people fight for other animes, but honestly, this anime just hits another level, as it says, Solo Leveling. It's about a E rank who becomes an S rank by training his arse off through dungeons, through battles, through fighting, and becomes overpowered. And I've got to admit, the final episode in season 2, well, not the final episode, the one before the final episode, with the fight with the Ant King, oh my god, that fighting scene was just on another level. This anime I have watched several times. I might even say 10 times, maybe more. And this is what I'm also wearing a jumper of Biru right at the end. I've also got pop figures. I'm getting a poster up about it. It's just something I really, really enjoy. One of the best animes, and if you haven't watched it yet, I recommend it all the way. And honestly, you can't beat this anime. People might say other animes are better, but this, in my personal opinion, this has got to be the best anime of all time. Definitely worth the watch. Found on Crunchyroll, and I think there's a few other sites it's on as well, but I'm not too sure about them because I only use Crunchyroll and Netflix for my anime experience. I do plan on expanding my horizons, so hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.